What's going on, brothers? It's L.O.M. Taylor the name. Got a video for you. It's written title, Why We Left, Part 3. Here goes. Shout out to E-Man67, shout out to Casual Bachelor, and shout out to the rest of you brothers who've been supporting this channel, even though it's being suppressed like no other. And it's obvious that if you start telling the truth, someone in a high place starts getting angry, butthurt, and they'll go above me and try to shit you up. So here goes. Check this out. So I understand that one particular unstable, effeminate minstrel and one particular ghetto butter knife has some choice words for men who've taken a red pill, gone their own way, men who've saved themselves and put themselves in a situation of maximum safety and advantage. So they're angry because men don't want to be utilities. They're angry because men won't step up to the plate and take one for the team. They're angry, they're cursing, they're just shitting all over us and bashing us because nobody wants to take one for the team. So that right there is to be expected. That's to be expected, especially if you live in a particular environment where you don't have to join the military to go to war. You know what environment I'm talking about. I don't have to give you an example. But I gotta say it like this. Certain people didn't check these two particular idiots for saying this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it like this in this video. So I'm gonna say it for you, brothers. Check this out. The reason why certain bitch-made simps, certain man-child butt plugs, and certain ghetto effeminate butter knives have to fling shit and bash men who are not getting married and not taking one for the team is because 51% of us do not marry or sire any children. When I say us, I'm talking about men of my kindred. Men of my kindred. We do not marry nor sire any children. And when they say things like, you guys are lame or you guys are gay or this and that because you don't want to do that, here's how you decode that shit. What those minstrels are really trying to say is they're angry because we don't want to step up to the plate and be stepfathers. That's what they're trying to say. They're angry because men, black men worth their salt, who have eyes, ears to hear, black men who have their IT certifications, black men who have their shit together, don't want to be stepfathers. That's what they're saying. We don't want to take one for the team. We don't want to be utilities. We don't want to be their punching bag or their crash dummies for all their fuck-ups. The younger generation, they already understand that. As one particular graybeard put out in a video not too long ago where he was talking about the wall of silence and the wall of indifference. Well, I'll say it like this. Today, we don't call it the wall of silence anymore. Today it's called block, ignore, ghost. That's what it's called. It's called big. And for the brothers who have already got their nest egg, we call it the lockout game. That's what it is. I mean, we know that these Cleon bitches are in a lot of trouble. We know that a lot of these bitch-made simps are in a lot of trouble. We know that a lot of these ghetto butter knives who are smart enough to freestyle but too fucking stupid to have a job or too fucking stupid to get a GED, they're in trouble. We know that. And we also know that the house plant that they put in office reneged on the eviction moratoriums and the student loan debt he was supposed to cancel for the Cleon bitch, but that's their problem. That's your fault for voting based off emotion. Y'all did that. But the brothers who are part of 20% be included, I didn't put that lame duck in the office. I didn't put that house plant in the office because I knew he was going to further your affliction. That's what he was there for. He was put there to further your affliction, but a lot of y'all were too emotional to see that, and now you're paying for it. But you're bashing men because black men don't want to be stepfathers. Well, we don't owe it to ourselves to be stepfathers. We got our nest egg. we're living life. Hell, the brothers who have left the West in search of greener pastures, the brothers who went to any of those countries on that list, and you brothers over this SYSBM know what list I'm talking about. The brothers who went to any of those countries on that list, they're living life without Cleon bitch interference, without Trump interference. They're living life. Some of them have business going. Some of them are there to go to school. Some of them are there because they're raising their children over there, away from this ghetto dysfunction. And they're raising them in an environment where they don't have to worry about getting hit in the face with a bullet or getting mowed down in a drive-by shooting because of the ghetto dysfunction. For them, it's peaches and cream. And for the brothers who are still here in the West, who have their shit together, who are living in Pleasantville or living on their own land because they stacked green and were on their purpose, more power to them. But you're not going to sit up here and bash us for refusing to be stepfathers. You can go fuck yourself with a cactus. I'm not going to be a stepfather to the Cleon bitch and the bastards that she farted out with, the habitual felons that she chose to sleep with. Because the moment she opened her legs to those thugs, those habitual felons, and those lames who can't get a job and too stupid to have a job, they found their father. That was their father. That was the father of the kids. That was their husband. They chose to sleep with them. They're the gatekeepers of sex, remember? They chose them. The dual mating strategy, that shit is dead. I'm tearing that shit down. You're not going to fuck thugs, lifes, and criminals and they come to me and say, here's an extra blessing. I said, it's not a fucking blessing. That right there is a burden. We're not going to be any stepfathers. We're not. This is why we left. Because the situation is not feasible. It's radioactive. And men worth their salt, men who have eyes to hear, have said they're not going to play the game anymore. And even the young men, the men in their teens, the black brothers in their teens, have said they're not going to play the game anymore. They're gone. The gray beard just confirmed that. The wall of silence may not be around today, but Block Ignore Ghost is in full effect. And so is the lockout game. And it's going to stay that way. Because the Cleon bitch will not take responsibility or accountability for any of her actions. She still wants to project all of her fuck-ups on black men. I said, all the earnings on us. I said, no, it's not. The Cleon bitch is having sex with the same few black men. Not with us. The brothers who have their IT certifications, brothers who have their shit together, it ain't us. The ruinous choices that you make, most of the dysfunction that you black females and that you Cleon bitches have, that's your own damn fault. It's from the ruinous choices that you've made. We ain't got nothing to do with it. That hurts your feelings and that's tough shit. Brothers worth their salt. Brothers have eyes to hear. Keep doing what you're doing. More power to you. And I'm going to say it like this. For you brothers with your salt, you brothers who have your nest egg, if you go away, you stay away. You hear? If you go away, you stay away. It is what it is. It's a lot of me tell. It's all I got. If you like the video, like to see it in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you're new, visit my channel. You find a tip jar on the upper right side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Right, fam? Right, brethren? You know it's real. You know what you're going to live with. SYSBM. As for these effeminate ghetto butter knives. As for these matriarchal ma'am dingoes. As for these bitch-made simps who are butthurt and angry because black men worth their salt are not stood up to plate to be stepfathers, give them nothing. This has been SYSBM PSA. Welcome to State. See you soon.